Hi, it's John. Today I'd like to talk about the highs and lows and creating every day. So, every now and again I get asked, how do you create a song every day? And uh, I think it's quite simple. I create every day because I want to share love and raise love vibrations. And when I wake up in the morning, I always feel so energized, like I'm definitely a morning person, and I feel that I want to like give my best to the world. And um, the important thing for me is that when I create, that it's sustainable, that it's not, if it was just coming from my energy, then it'd be like it would sap you straight away, right? I can maybe do, I think, and like I used to do like a song a week, like that would be more than enough. And when I used to think of like my favorite bands, they'd always be like an album a year or maybe two albums a year at most. And it's like, wow, that's so much. And now I'm doing an album every 2 weeks, um, and it's a beautiful experience. And I think like simply allowing kind of universal energy and source energy and love energy to flow through you, allowing that to channel through you is completely sustainable, right? It is like you can just tap into it, connect into it. And um, I often think, what am I going to write a song about tomorrow? Or like when I wake up and like, after I've been for my run, like what am I going to write about? And actually, I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer until I meditate, and then it comes through. And every time it's unique. Over, I think at least over 550 songs later, it's always unique. And yeah, I love that. I love being able to connect into something that I truly feel is infinite. And I feel like I feel honored and blessed to be able to just share every day part of that experience with others. And what I don't expect and what I get back in such an order of magnitude amplified back at me is this love. Every comment, every view, every interaction is just so beautiful, and I'm so grateful for it. And I can't say it enough, but thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And I want to talk a little bit about the highs and lows. So, so yesterday I did my morning song, and that went well. I think I posted it yesterday, and then I was working on a collaboration with two YouTubers, and I just had a really bad experience like doing it. Like everything went wrong. I just felt so clumsy. I mean, I think I did things like, it took me about 3 hours. Usually it take maybe 45 minutes. I started writing a song with a drum beat, and then I played it back and it was just terrible. Like it was shocking. So I stopped that and I didn't do that. And so then I did what I usually do. I put down a click track, so it's like thumping away in the background, and then I just record to that, like so I can hear it. You can't hear it in the song, but I can hear it. And so I did that, and then I think I did like the bass, and then I started doing the drums, and then I realized I'd accidentally deleted the the bass. So I deleted the bass accidentally. I couldn't undo it, so I then had to finish the drums, go back and do the bass, and then I realized they didn't really work together, and so I had to redo the drums again. And then I kept like adding guitar parts, and I was making all kinds of mistakes, like the volume was too loud, so it's too scratchy. And then when it came to actually singing it, I mean, it took me about 2 hours, and it never takes that long. It usually takes about 10 minutes, but I was so determined to do it. And so it kind of built up. Like the more mistakes I made, and it just kind of getting worse exponentially. And the song, like, I'm really happy with. My voice was struggling a bit because I've been singing so much, so it's not perfect. But I definitely battled with that song, and I think it was really interesting. Like the emotions I was going through at the time were just, sometimes the universe, it's almost like you're allowed to, or you make mistakes on purpose because you're wanting to learn something, or you're a new opportunity to come through, like a different sound or different lyrics. Like every time I sing a song during different takes, I have different lyrics. but I just, yeah, I felt really quite low after that experience. The day had kind of already started to burn away. The sunshine was out. It was about 11 o'clock, and I should have been out in the garden, catching up on some cutting the grass and cutting my hedge, and it kind of offset me for a few hours in the day, and I felt real low about it. I couldn't really explain why. And then I had we went shopping, and I had a nap for about 45 minutes, and I woke up and I just felt so clear. I felt so amazing afterwards. And it was just a very kind of strange experience. I know there's a lot going on in the world. I know it's the solstice, so there's a lot of kind of different energies. But I just wanted to share that kind of highs and lows. Like it's not always easy creating. Sometimes there are like hurdles. Loads of things have broken for me recently. Dropped my two guitars twice, and the manufacturer been really kind to replace them. To replace the parts for free. I've been breaking cables. I've been accidentally deleting things. My phone's had problems. Like if you name it, there's always like challenges. But when I think of that in comparison to the beauty of what I feel I'm able to create and share, and the love it resonates through others, I just feel super grateful and super humbled by it. And yeah, I just take every day as it comes. Every day is a new opportunity, if I can say it, to create. Every day is just a beautiful new reality, and every day feels like a kind of step up in vibration. It's the ability to be less triggered, be less worried about what's happening tomorrow, just living in the now. And I love talking to you, and I love creating music, and I love sharing, and I just feel so happy, so humbled, and so appreciative of everyone. And I am working hard to raise my vibrations and raise the vibrations of others. And I think working hard really means letting go. It means releasing. It means going for that 45-minute nap and clearing. It means doing that meditation. It means having a bath. It means taking self-care, getting extra sleep, whatever it takes. Drinking lots of water. Drink a lot of water now. So yeah, I hope you're all having a beautiful solstice, and I wish you all a beautiful weekend and rest of week. Sending my love from Scotland.